Hey everyone, Uprisen here, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to beat Dark Souls 2, all of its DLCs and every single boss along the way using only Ultra Greatswords. And if you thought Ultra Greatswords in Dark Souls 1 are broken, you're in for a surprise because they are even more devastating in this game. While they are very slow and require good timing, they make up for it with their insane damage potential and range, so if you never used them before, I highly recommend giving them a go because they are a ton of fun. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like this type of content, this is the channel for you, so make sure to subscribe for more, and without further ado, I hope you enjoy. Alright, here we go! Dark Souls 2 Ultra Greatswords only. So it's gonna be a while until we get our first Ultra Greatsword, however we only have to beat one boss for it, and we don't need a weapon for that. Grab the chime, we're gonna need that. And the soul over here. And you already know the drill, it's time for Marlin to die. Hey man, how's it going? So, since we started as an explorer, we can just use these witching urns to blow him up. And there's the Tseldora set. In this chest we got a Titanite shard. Up this hill we got some homeward bones. And we're going to Heide's tower. Grab a soul over here. And we're just gonna speed run. Don't do that. Straight to Dragonrider. Jump down here. And here we go. And down he goes. Alright, perfect. And we're going back to Majula. And for now we want to buy 8 of these alluring skulls. And we want to make our way to the forest. Just gonna run straight past all of these guys. And here comes skull number 1. And skull number 2. And skull number 3. And skull number 4. Alright, perfect. Time for shopping. We want to buy this fragrant branch here. And Lennycrest's key. Now if we talk to her, we get the Silver Serpent Ring +1. And we're going back to Majula. And now we're going to make our way to the Shaded Woods. Can grab some homies here. And this is why we bought the Fragrant Branch. So we can unpetrify her. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, and another one. Please let me past. Gonna jump up here. Hey man. Don't mind if I do. And we're moving on. Another skull over there. You guys go check that one out. I'm gonna go check this one out. Alright, and here's the bonfire. Gonna throw our final skull up there. And we are gonna get good old red tearstone ring. And we bone out. I wanna punch some wood. And in this chest we have Chloranthy ring, which is gonna be one of the most important rings with the Ultra Greatsword, because they use up a ton of stamina with each attack. Here we are at the ruins. In this area we're going to grab some more souls, starting with that one. And around the corner upstairs we got the next one. And up there's the final one. Let's go. Alright, now let's go get the Greatsword. So we want to punch the tree one more time, and this time we want to circle around the left here. And here's Vanguard. We're gonna need some souls. And there it is, the Greatsword, which is actually an Ultra Greatsword. It's not just the Greatsword, which is called Greatsword in all the games, but is also always an Ultra Greatsword and not a regular Greatsword. But then there's also the Black Knight Sword, which is actually a Greatsword. And there's the Black Knight Greatsword, which is actually also an Ultra Greatsword. It's wild, but this is gonna be our weapon of choice for this run. So now we're gonna need some levels. Let's go back to Majula. And we're gonna grab the short bow in this chest. We're not going to use it to kill any enemies, but we're going to need it for areas like Shulva. So we're also going to buy some wood arrows here. And we're going to need 5 more Titanite shards. Alright, and now we can upgrade the Greatsword to +3. The Greatsword needs 10 dexterity and 28 strength. And you might know that in Dark Souls 1 and 3, if you two-hand a weapon, you actually get 1.5 times your strength. Well, in Dark Souls 2, you get double your strength if you two-hand it. So 14 is actually going to be enough. So we're going to go with 14 strength, 10 dexterity, and a little bit of endurance. Holy shit, this thing is large. Alright, now let's go get the stone ring. Fucking sword barely fits through the door. Hey man, get over here. Give me the butt slam. There we go. Bang! Oh, that is actually not a lot of damage, because we do not have much strength yet, but we're gonna get there. Alright, there's stone ring. Over here we got a resin. Now we're gonna go back to the forest and fight the last giant. I'm gonna buy a handful of fire bombs here, just in case. Atonk. Oh, the running attack. I like that one. Check it. Boom. Don't. How can we get the slide here? Yes, there it is. Let's go. And Kobe. There's another homie here. Badonk. And badonk. And we're going down. Look at this massive fucking sword. Alright, ooze up and in we go. The enormous toothpaste greatsword. Look at it. Oh yeah, that's my kind of damage. Take another one. And another one. Here comes the phase transition. Wow. And GG's. That was some decent damage. Making our way to the pursuer. Hey man. Die. Let's see if we can get the backstab here. Oh yes. Okay, that's kind of funny. Badonk. We can grab another soul over here. Alright, we're gonna ooze up once more. And it's time for the pursuer. Get over here, buddy. Oh yeah, that is some thick fucking damage, buddy. Oh, he also has the toothpaste greatsword. I'm playing it a bit risky here, but it's working out. GG's. Let's fucking go. We're definitely gonna need some more stamina very soon though. Like at full stamina right now we can get exactly 2 attacks off and then have a little bit of stamina left for a roll. Gonna get a large Titanite shard here, the first one. Look who's back. I just clapped your cheeks. Don't make me do it again. Yeah, you better run, buddy. You better run. In here we got another fragrant branch. Back up we go. Alright, can we stagger this guy? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa! Die. Missing a tiny bit of damage for the 3-hit kill. Got another large Titanite shard over here. Now we're just gonna wait for that guy to aggro and get over here. Boom. And... what? He iframed it? Well, here we got another resin. You wish, buddy. Take this. And that. Alright, with a bit of luck, we're gonna get a dog kill here. It does not look like it. Actually, Kobe. We did get one. Let's go. And the other one is coming. He cannot follow that far. Die. Alright, let's go. In this chest we got some more large Titanite shards. We're gonna give him the Ember. And we need 2 more large Titanite shards. And now we can upgrade the Greatsword to +6. Alright, and we're going back to Majula. We're gonna go with 15 endurance for some more stamina, 16 strength for some more damage, 18 adaptability for some more iframes, and 8 intelligence so Carhillion is willing to talk to us once we make it to the Wharf. And we're gonna keep some souls for shopping. So we're gonna buy our first Brightbuck here. And we're also gonna buy these 2 remaining skulls here. Alright, and now we're gonna make our way to old Dragonslayer. Oh, the 2-hitter. Let's go. Now let's hope we're also gonna 2-hit these guys. Not quite, but we stagger them. That's good. Die. Now we gotta do that with all of these guys. Alright, so this is the last of them. So we kind of want to set up Retierstone Ring with him. Okay, that should be a perfect Retierstone setup, right? And down he goes. Alright, so we're gonna use a Brightbuck here. And we're going in. Okay, the 3-hitter. Lower the bridge. And now we're gonna carry the Brightbuck into the old Dragonslayer fight. We're gonna ooze up once more, and in we go. Oh my goodness. What? That is some thick fucking damage. GG's. Alright, and we're out. Here's Lycia. We're gonna buy Homeward from her. And now we're gonna kill her. That fucking backstab animation is so brutal. Alright, there's the Rotunda Lockstone. And we're making our way to the Wharf. Alright, and here we are. So we're just gonna run straight through here. Not gonna get hit by that one. Throw a skull over there. Go check it out, buddy. Now these guys are gonna be chill because we have the torch out. And here's Gavilan. So we're gonna sell a ton of shit to him. Now it's time for the bell. So we're gonna get rid of this guy. And we're gonna shoot the bell. F that guy. And that one. Unlock the shortcut. And here's Kahilian. We just gotta talk to him so he moves to Majula. But we need 8 intelligence for that. That's why we got that earlier. Now we're going in. Buff up. And here comes Flexile Sentry. Oh, god damn it. I mean, yeah, do it again, buddy. Do it again. Holy fuck! What the fuck is that damage? Well, that's all we wanted. Alright, and we're gonna go with 22 endurance for some more stamina and 22 strength for some more damage. Once again, gonna keep some souls for shopping, so we can buy these 2 remaining bright bucks here. I'm also gonna buy 1 more firebomb here. You're gonna see why in just a second. Because we're also gonna buy the cat ring now, which will leave us with exactly 0 souls. Alright, and we're going down. Gonna grab a life gem here. And a Pharros lockstone. And some poison moss. And a homie. Alright, we definitely want to kill this crystal lizard. Oh, it fell down. That's fine though. Gonna grab these homies. And the lizard dropped the Dark Knight stone, which we're gonna use to turn the greatsword into a dark greatsword later on. Oh yes, this is great. Perfect. And we arrived at the gutter. Alright, we're just gonna run through this area, ignoring everyone. We do want to destroy this to not get poisoned. Oh my god. And here we got a Titanite chunk. And we got an Estus shard over here. And a soul in here. Roll past that one. We kind of want to kill this guy. Die. So we can go through here safely. Alright, big jump. And here's another branch. And here's the Black Gulch. Oh my god, it looks so beautiful. Alright, and we're going in. I love this running section because it looks so fucking sketchy, but I'm good at it, so I never get hit. Now we gotta kill these guys. So I guess we can use our final ooze for these. Whoa! I rolled it. Again, I can't even see, but I roll it still. And down he goes! Wow! Well, buddy, now it's a 1v1. And GG's. Wow! There's the Forgotten Key and the first soul of a giant. Alright, so we kind of want to firebomb that one. And now we're gonna go straight to the Rotten. Oh yeah, that's definitely some decent damage. But stamina is a real issue here. Oh, the roll R1 is great though. And GG's. Alright, now we just gotta destroy some statues here and make our way to the bonfire. Wow, you're tanky. Oh, no you're not. It was just the first hit that somehow didn't deal much damage. And here's the bonfire. Let's go. We can grab another Pharros lockstone in here. We're gonna burn a bonfire aesthetic. And we're going in again. Resin up and let's do it. There's the red tearstone setup. And GG's. Alright, so now we got a ton of souls. Here's the first primal bonfire. And we're going back to Majula and level up big time. Alright, we're gonna go with 16 attunements, so we get 3 spell slots, which we are gonna need, because the next thing we're gonna do is to get 3 spells. And we're gonna go with a lot of intelligence and faith, so we can actually use those spells. Let me get this Estus shard over here. Now we can upgrade the Estus twice. Now we're gonna go get the Shulva key. There it is. And in this middle chest over here, we are gonna get our staff. Back up we go. And now Carillion moved over here. We're gonna buy Yearn from him. Now it's time for yet another drop. This time we're gonna drop down here to the Grave of Saints. We're gonna use a Pharros lockstone here. Rats are coming. Alright, now we can cross this bridge. And up here we got Whisper of Despair. That's what we came for. Back we go. Totally didn't know about this spell's existence until earlier today, where I saw Yasmania's new video. Shout out to him. It's basically a debuff that reduces enemy physical defense. And less defense for the enemy means more damage for us. So I instantly went ahead and routed that in last minute. And now we're gonna go get our third spell. Now at the end of this cave we have another merchant. There he is. He's sitting on his chair. From him we're gonna buy Dark Weapon, which gives us a huge damage boost. And now we got all of our spells. We're gonna take a quick trip to Macduff, where we can upgrade our Greatsword one more time and turn it into a Dark Greatsword. Alright, and we're going to Shulva. Shulva is probably one of my favorite areas in the game. I think it's one of the best areas they ever made, with all the puzzles and the verticality and all. Well, maybe not the best area, because there is Shadowkeep in Elden Ring, but definitely one of the best, I would say. So we can just drop down here, shoot that pillar, yearn over there, and run through. Another pillar over there, and another one up there, and one more over there. And there's the bonfire. So we're gonna drop down here, and over here we're gonna get the Sanctum mace. And that's basically Shulva done. We're gonna come back here later, but for now we're going to Najka. All we wanted from Shulva for now was the Sanctum mace, so we can set up Red Tearstone Ring whenever we want, which is exactly what we're gonna do here. Perfect. Alright, Dark Weapon, and in we go. Whisper of Despair. Perfect. Oh yes. Oh yes, look at that. Jesus. And GG's. Yeah, it's kind of a sick setup we got going here. I like it a lot. Alright, please chill, Mr. Elephant. Just wanna grab this bonfire. Die. Alright, we're at the Cove. Hey, buddy. Bonk. Alright, and here comes something cool. We can just yearn these guys. And yearn these guys. And run straight through to the boss. Some of them even fell off. 3 souls. I'll take them. Dark Weapon and time for the Congregation. Alright, yearn over there. Badonk. Oh my goodness. Down you go. And down you go. One more yearn. And GG's. This weapon is kinda insane. And it's about to become even more insane. We're gonna grab a bonfire aesthetic over here. Now we're gonna kill this one. We're gonna loot him in a minute. Just wanted to de-aggro these guys first. That's one chunk. We're gonna run off here, drop down here. That's another chunk. We're gonna get hit. That's fine. We're gonna bone out. And now we're gonna go get even more chunks. First of all, we can firebomb this guy to make him fall off. And grab another one over here. Drop down here. And in here we got another one. Now just gonna yearn over there. And here we got some more chunks and a slab and some more torches. And we're out. Now we can upgrade the Greatsword all the way to +10. Melencha got 3 new bright bucks we're gonna buy. And now we're gonna continue in Shulva. Alright, we're gonna make our way straight to the Dragon's Sanctum. Thank you, Sin. Shoot the wall tile. We can grab a huge soul in here. And run through. We want to bait this guy. Down here. There he is. That will make our life a lot easier. And in here we're gonna get the best ring in the game. Flint's ring. We can grab repair powder over here. We kinda wanna run past the ghost. And die. Now we can disable the traps. And open the door back there. Now this is gonna be sketchy. Yes, follow me please. So we kinda gotta make all of these guys fall down now. All 4 of them. There goes 1. There go 2. And 3. And 4. Let's go. Now we can get the key over here. And we want to destroy this one. That will make the only remaining ghost up here killable. There he is. Check this. Whew. Fucking beautiful. Hit this wall tile. And one more over here. And now we can open this chest. With the Dragonstone. Alright, and here's the bonfire. Right, now we just gotta get past this one. And in this room we're gonna get invaded. But this invader can be cheesed really easily. See, whenever you get too close, he rolls away. So we can just hit him and walk against him. And hit him. Until he dies. It looks like you're still watching and seem to enjoy the content, so it would mean the world to me if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really goes a long way, so thank you so much for your support, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Now we got the dino room, we're just gonna wait for that guy to move away. Now we're gonna wait for that guy to turn around again. And now we just tuck the left wall here, and we're good. Here's the Dragonstone altar, and we're going up. And now we're going down again. Far, far down. And behind this hidden wall is the next bonfire. Now we're gonna go back to the beginning of Dragon's Sanctum. We can now open this door. Gonna yearn left. Down you go. And we're gonna yearn far right. And down you go. Now in this chest we got 2 more bonfire ascetics. Alright, so here we're gonna get invaded. We're just gonna run past. Bait him over towards the back here. Grab the bonfire. And Homeward, unlike Homeward Bones, the Homeward spell actually even works while you're being invaded. So now we unlocked all the bonfires we need for the bosses. But first we're gonna go back to the Rotten. We got 3 more bonfire ascetics, so we're gonna fight the Rotten 3 more times. GG's. GG's. Alright, this should be it. And GG's. Alright, now we got a shit ton of souls, so let's return to Majula and level up big time. We can go all the way to 35 endurance here for some more stamina, 30 attunement for some more spell slots, and in case you're wondering why we need that many spell slots, one of the buffs we're gonna get later on requires 4 spell slots by itself. We can also go to 40 strength here for a lot more damage, and 20 adaptability for some more iframes. Alright, now let's make our way to the Shrine of Winter. Die. And die. I'm gonna yearn over there. So Mr. Ballsack here is busy. And we can grab a soul over here. And we're just gonna run past both of these guys. You wish, buddy, you wish. Gonna grab another soul here. Alright, one more yearn over there for these guys. Now we can just run past these elephants. They can't follow us. Alright. Die. And die. Here come the reinforcements. Die. And die. Oh my god, beautiful. Alright, there might be another pack, so... Dark weapon. There's this guy. Oh, well, definitely didn't need dark weapon for that one. But it's good to have for 2 more enemies that are coming up around the corner here. First we're gonna grab the bonfire. And bonk. And badonk. Alright, here's the Allium Lois key. A big soul. Just gonna jump over here. Die. Got another soul over here. And behind this is another bonfire. Dark weapon and time for Dragonriders. I wonder if we can Whisper of Despair both of them. Oh my god. Jesus! GG's. Holy fuck. This weapon is just absolutely redonk. Hey buddy, get over here. Go check it out. And we're out of here. This elevator is the medieval equivalent to that one ladder in Metal Gear Solid 3. What a thrill. Alright, gonna grab the key to the King's Passage. And we're going back to Majula. So since we made it to Drangleic, our good friend Carhillion over here now sells infinite spells. So we're gonna buy 2 more copies of Yearn, which is one way to increase spellcasts in Dark Souls 2. And if we equip all 3 of them, we now have 12 Yearns. And we're going to the Skeleton Lords. So we're gonna Yearn behind us. Go check it out. And once more, gonna Yearn behind us. Go check it out, buddy. And die. One more yearn, and here's the next bonfire. And that's pretty much going to be the strat for this entire area. We're going to yearn, and we're going to run. Yearn, and pull the lever. Yearn. Don't! Let's go! Well, one more yearn over there in case this one runs out. And we're leaving. Okay, we want to use another one over here. Out of my way. One more over here. And we should be good. Alright, so we're going to set up Red Tearstone Ring, Dark Weapon, and in we go. Badonk. And badonk. And badonk. Alright, now we just yarn up there. So all of these skeletons bunch up in this corner. GG's. A very clean kill. And we made it to Harvest Valley. So we're gonna talk to Chloanne. That way she moves to Majula. We're gonna buy something from her later. But for now, we gotta make it up here without dying. What? That totally looked like I'm gonna get blasted. Alright, big guy. Whoa. Did not expect the one shot, but I'll take it. Here's another one who poisoned himself. And here comes yet another one who poisoned himself. Down he goes. Now we kind of want to get hit by her. Boom! Red Tearstone setup. Alright, Dark Weapon, and time for Covetous Demon. Shoot this one. And that one. Whisper of Despair. Oh my goodness. Get one comboed. G fucking G. And here's the bonfire. Gonna continue here later. For now, back to Majula. We want to stock up on skulls now, because we're gonna make our way to the Royal Rats in just a minute. Gonna put some more levels into Faith now, because for one of our upcoming buffs, we're gonna need 36 Faith. And we're going back to the Grave of Saints. Alright, we got some rats over here, and for whatever reason, these guys do not care about Yearn, but they do care about skulls. Actually, let me go all in for Roy here. Yeah, how do you like that, you bitch? And here's the next bonfire. And time for the Rat Vanguard. So I'm gonna go in one-handed here, because that way we have a swipe attack. And we're just gonna throw some skulls. And swipe them. Damn, there's many of them. Okay. Okay. One more skull back there. And... oh, the two-hitter. G fucking G. Now we can join the Red Covenant. Prevents one invasion that would be coming up very soon. And we're going to the doors of Pharros. See, usually there would be an invader in this room, and then you would be kind of locked in here with him and some rats, which also don't attack us anymore because we're their friend now. So it's a really smart idea to come here after killing the Rat Vanguard and becoming a rat. Look at them, they just don't care. Jump over here. And around the left. And here's the next bonfire. This is probably my least favorite boss in the entire game. And here it goes. So let's hope we can just bait the small guys. Wow! And I rolled it. How did that hit me? This is the kind of damage you wanna see. GG's. That first swing that killed all the small rats was huge. Alright, let's make our way to Freya. That's gonna be quite the long run. So we're gonna yearn away. Once again, yearn away. Perfect. Now we're gonna drop once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and one final yearn. And here comes Freya. Alright, laser. Let's go. Big damage. Oh, she blocked. Did I just stagger her? Whoa, I couldn't punish it though. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Oh my goodness. Oh, I cut the fucking head off. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? GG's. I can't remember ever cutting her head straight off. But anyway, here's the next primal bonfire, and we're going back to Majula. Melantia once again restocked some pride bucks, and we can get a couple more levels into Faith, and we can also buy the feline boots now. Alright, it's time for Rune Sentinels. You fucking idiot. Well, guys. Beautiful. Alright, now we just want to drop down here, and down here. And blast this guy. And we're here. Gonna set up Red Tearstone Ring, Dark Weapon, and time for Ruin Sentinels. Oh, just barely didn't get the 2-hitter. Alright, check this. Let's go. That's a 2-hitter. Just gotta go with the R2s. And GG's. Now we got a hidden wall over here. We got Hush in this chest. Alright, and here's the next bonfire. Here's the Bastille key and some flame butterflies. Alright, gonna yearn this wall. Open the gate, and here's straight, as well as the next bonfire. Okay, yearn to the right, and we take the elevator down. There's another Flexile Sentry. We're gonna buff up. And kill it. Oh my god. We're gonna light the torch. And burn this. And this. Set up Red Tearstone Ring. Alright, Bright Bug, Dark Weapon, and here comes the Lost Sinner. Whisper of Despair. You wish. Holy. And jeez, that's hilarious. Ultra Greatswords in Dark Souls 2 unironically better than in Dark Souls 1. Alright, once again back to Majula. There was another primal boss, so Melantia once again stocked up on Bright Bugs. We can only get 2 measly levels in Faith, but it's better than nothing, right? Not sure if we're going to be able to get to 36 when we want to be at 36. Well, I guess we can always kill more Rotten, right? So let's make our way to Mirror Knight finally. Set up Red Tearstone Ring, and we're going in. Dark Weapon. Nope. Whisper of Despair. That's how you hit someone, buddy. This. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's fucking go. GG. That was the fastest Mirror Knight ever. In this chest are a couple more ascetics just in case we need them. I don't think so, but it's better to have them and not need them than the other way around. And here's the Shrine of Amana. Alright, so the good thing is we should easily be able to one-shot these guys. Let's go. Even the big ones! Well, this area is gonna be great. The double kill! I think we're strong enough to where we don't even need to get this bonfire. Oh my god. Die. Oh my. Yeah. Out of nowhere, buddy. Okay, okay. Whoa! And GG's. Wait. That hit me? I mean, it's fine, but it was weird. Now we're getting to the annoying part because there's the magic guy and the melee guy. Beautiful. Let's go. That's awesome. Ah! I'll take it. Fuck you. Alright, and here's the next bonfire. Okay. Yeah, this guy just keeps spamming it now. Take some witching urns. Oh, they actually deal very decent damage here. I should know that because I beat the game consumables only. Wow. We're gonna ignore the remaining enemies and just run through. Ooh, dodge that. Always close the door. And here comes Demon of Song. Alright, Dark Weapon. Whisper of Despair. Wait, did he actually block that Whisper of Despair? There you go, buddy. And GG's. And we're in the crypt. You wish, buddy. Badonk. Die. And here's the next bonfire. We want to sneak up on this guy. Over here we got another big soul. And we're just gonna run past these guys. Another big soul over here. And the shortcut. Now this might suck. We do not want to hit the bell here. There will be another one spawning right here. Okay, perfect. Let's set up Rat Tearstone Ring. And now we want to bait these guys away from the fog wall. And we Brightbug. And here comes Valstad. Dark Weapon. If we buff behind this pillar, he will walk away at the beginning. So now we can Whisper of Despair. Jesus. There's the phase transition. And GG's. That's the kind of Valstad fight you want to see. Here's the King's Ring, and we're out of here. We're back at the Bastille here straight. We're gonna buy Sunlight Blade from him, which is gonna be one of our new main buffs. And we can trade the Soul of Valstad for our other new main buff, Sacred Oath. Now let's go make our way to Aldia's Keep. Honestly, with this weapon, we might as well just kill this guy. Look at that. So now we can make our way into this room, and there will be a lot of enemies coming out of those mirrors. But in this chest we got a Brightbug we kind of want. We want as many Brightbugs as possible. And now we run. Please go away. I'm trying to set up Rat Tearstone Ring here. Okay, Dark Weapon, and in we go. I'm not going to use Whisper of Despair on him because he loves to fly around. Oh my god, and it's also absolutely not needed. Roll that shit! Come on, give me a Stompy. Yes! And GG's. It was absolutely not needed. So, we're gonna get the Aged Feather here. Thank you very much. And I think I'm just gonna keep the Rat Tearstone set up for this area. We do want to grab this bonfire. It's one of the important ones, because it has one of the 3 Aldia triggers. What are you doing? You're dying, that's what you're doing. Now this guy's a lot scarier. Because he can attack very fast. With like no downtime. Okay. This is the last of them. Beep. Beep. Let's go. Now we got the commander up there. Dark Weapon. Whisper of Despair. Perfect. Now we just want to bait a backstabbable attack. And... okay, he didn't quite die in one hit. That's fine. Down he goes. And now it's time for the Ancient D. So we're gonna Brightbug, Dark Weapon, Whisper of Despair. Oh my lord. Yeah, that is some thick damage you don't see often against this guy. Look at that. And GG's. There's the Ashen Mist Heart, and we're out. We're gonna set up Rat Tearstone Ring. Let's hope the head kills at least one of them. No! Oh, that is so bad. Now we gotta run through and pray they don't follow. I'm still not sure if they can follow. We're gonna Dark Weapon, and here comes Giant Lord. Whisper of Despair. Oh, Jesus! It's the best weapon in the game. It's the best fucking weapon in the game. GG's. Holy fucking shit. Let's go back to Majula and level up. Okay, so we can go to 36 Faith, that's good, but we cannot go to 40 Attunement for our final spell slot yet. But that's okay, we're just gonna get that final level soon. We also want to buy a Bold Stone from Cloan here. Now let's go get the Brume Tower key. So we want to jump down here. Oh no, we aggroed the bitch. But we also got a Rat Tearstone set up. Okay, he's just pushing me around. That is totally not worth the risk, though. Let's go. They only give like 1,000 souls and they would insta-kill us with every attack. Somehow rolled that. Okay, there's the key. There's also another one of these lizards, though. Okay, and we're out. So, quick trip to Macduff. It is time to turn our Dark Greatsword into a Lightning Greatsword now. And I guess we can just go kill another Rotten for our final spell slot. So we're going to use Oath, Sunlight Blade, Rat Tearstone setup, Whisper of Despair. And look at that damage. Oh my god. This is New Game plus 5 Rotten. And GG's. Now let's go get that spell slot. Okay, 40 attunement for spell slot number 7, 40 faith for a little bit more lightning bonus, which increases all lightning damage we deal. And I think at this point we're just gonna go with some more endurance from now on. And we're finally going to Mytha now. So let's start with a Yearn up here. So these guys are chill. Another Yearn up there. Wait, why, dude? You're yearned. He just didn't give a fuck. Now here's the next bonfire, but we do not want to sit down here. Instead, we want to light the torch and burn the windmill. And now we should be able to just run past. There's this guy on the ceiling. Die. Let's go. Wait. She dropped down and lost aggro somehow. I'll take it. Let me set up Red Stone Ring. So here comes the huge buff sequence. Oath, Brightbug, Sunlight Blade, and in we go. Whisper of Despair. Oh my lord. Well, GG's. Badonk. Okay, is it Sharon or Dennis? It's Sharon. We take those. Badonk. And badonk. Here's Mage rolled. We're gonna get fall control from him, which is our final spell. Hidden wall over here, and we oath. Another hidden wall over here. And we bonk. Now we can just jump over here, up this ladder. Somehow choke that plunge. Get the sick backstep though. And the beautiful double kill. And down you go. Ouchie! I think we can actually use that guy to set up Red Stone Ring here. There we go. Alright, Oath, Sunlight Blade, and in we go. Whisper of Despair. Oh my god! Nope. Nope. Okay, we kinda gotta use a life gem here. Nope. And GG's. We kept taking damage from his aura, but because of the life gem, we also kept regenerating health. So we could stay in Red Stone range. Here are some more butterflies. That was huge. And here's the next bonfire. Down you go. And down you go. What are you doing, Mr. Turtle? Oh! Really? He broke the bridge. You fucking asshole. And you die. And you die. And you die. And you die. Oh my god. Yeah, get over here, buddy. You fucking idiot. Almost done with this area. Disable the fire traps and grab the bonfire. Gonna set up Red Stone Ring with the fall here. And here comes Old Iron King. So since we're gonna need some other spells here, we're only gonna use Sunlight Blade, because it's gonna be a while until we reach the next bonfire. Oh yeah, look at that. Jesus. That's more than enough. And GG's. Here comes the first Aldia trigger. And we're going to Brume Tower. Grab some free wedgies from this guy. We're gonna use fall control here, so we don't take damage. Gonna yearn up here and drop down here. Out of my way, please. Thank you. Gonna yearn once more. And now we open this door while they're busy. Okay, we're kinda low on fire bombs here, so we're gonna skip these first guys. Kobe. There we go. And here's the next bonfire. Okay, so this room is kinda ass. We're gonna yearn and we gotta kill the big guy. Gonna yearn again. And we're gonna yearn again. The small guys must not... Oh my god. Interrupt. I was basically in like a crouched position because of my attack, and his attack went straight over my head. I'll take it. Here's another yearn. One more. Out of my way, buddy. And we made it to the foyer. Now we want to shoot these. Wait for it. Down he goes. Another one over here. And now an enemy spawns here, so we backstab him. Now here comes one of my favorite strats. We're going to cast Hush to silence our footsteps. And we're going to shoot that wall, which will make him turn around. So we can sneak into this corner. He's clueless. We wait for the fire. We pull the lever. And he has no fucking idea what just happened. Now we're going to cast Fall Control and yearn down this corridor. You guys go check it out. Don't mind me. And drop once. Drop twice. Drop 3 times. And over here we have the scepter. Roll. And homeward. Fucking beautiful. Place the scepter. Now we got some more barrel guys over here. Die. Wait for it. Idiot. And die. Now we want to spawn this guy and bait him in. And we're just gonna run past him. Grab the tower key over here. And leave again. Now we got a very crazy strat here. Fall control. And we run off and plunge. Yearn over there. And we drop. And now we just run past these guys. We're gonna place the wedgies. And here's the next bonfire. Gonna set up Rat Tearstone Ring. In time for Fume Knight. Alright, Oath, Bright Bug, Sunlight Blade, and in we go. Whisper. Oh yes. Look at that. Oh, phase transition. And GG's. And here's the Iron Passage. And what many consider to be one of the worst runbacks of all time. And honestly, I kinda gotta disagree with that. If you know what you're doing, like yearning over there, you can just run past these enemies. And then you yearn straight, and you can just run past the next enemies. Wait, this guy is actually common? Die then. I've never seen him actually come down. And now we should be able to just hug the right wall here. And we made it. I'm not gonna set up Rat Tearstone Ring here, because it was kinda scary against the other Smelter Demon. But we're gonna go with the usual buffs. Let's do it. Whisper. Oh, big fucking damage. Explosion. Oh yes, oh yes. Seppuku. That was so bad. I mean, I guess we got the Rat Tearstone set up after all, but gotta be super careful now. Well, GG's. That wasn't too bad. Making our way to Suralone now. Just to run away from all the invaders. Light the bonfire. And we homeward. And they're all gone. So in this area we're just gonna ignore all of these guys and just run straight... Ouchie! To Alone. These guys are gonna retreat, but the archers are gonna come. Ouchie! Die! Okay, well, that's a perfect Rat Tearstone setup. I'll take it. So, Oath, Bright Bug, Sunlight Blade, and here comes Suralone. Whisper. Wait, did that just go straight through him? Why, brother? I mean, that is some fucking ridiculous damage, though. Yes! This is crazy. Yes, GG's! Look at it. The seppuku. G fucking G. You get that seppuku kill animation when you kill him no hit. That's super cool. And we're out. Okay, we're missing like 50 souls to get to 50 endurance. So I guess for now it's 49. And it's time for Gang Squad. And to the people who say this might be the worst run back of all time. Yeah, I can kinda agree with that. This run back is fucking awful. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna yearn over there for those guys. Ouchie. And now we're just gonna run through. So we want to buff up here. Oath, Brightbug, yearn high up there, and we're gonna run through, you fucking asshole. Okay, that's fine. And here comes Gang Squad. Sunlight Blade. And now we're just gonna circle around the arena. The archer will hopefully stay back there. We're just gonna wait here for them to come close. Oh! Come on! That was a decent first hit. Now we're just gonna run back to the start. Heal up. And repeat until they die. One down, let's go. I'll take it. And two down, wow. Die. G fucking G. Alright, and we're out. I'm gonna buy these Amber Herb here because we definitely want at least one for Sin and potentially more for later. And I guess we can also afford 2 of these Bright Bugs. And now we're going to Ilana. Set up Red Tearstone Ring and Oath, Bright Bug, Sunlight Blade, and here comes Ilana. Okay. Yeah, it's really hard to kill her off before the summons come in. Die. GG's. So now we're going to use an Ember Herb to restore our Sunlight Blade, and that way we can carry the Bright Bug into Sin. Let's do it. Sunlight Blade, and here comes Sin. Badonk. Very solid damage. No, 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 no. Okay. Yes! And GG's. That's the second DLC done. Boom. Gonna join the Pilgrims of Dark next. Just gonna run past that guy. Here's the bonfire we need. And here's Grandpa. We gotta exhaust his dialogue. And we're going to the Shaded Ruins. And we just gotta drop down here. Here's Grandpa yet again. Exhaust his dialogue. And we're going to the Black Gulch. Gotta do the insane running section again. And here's the gate and Grandpa. So now we can join the Pilgrims of Dark. And now we can do the Dark Chasms, starting with this one. So we're gonna bait that guy up. And now we're gonna demolish him, I guess. Tree guy. Die. Okay, and we also aggroed the Pyromancer. We're gonna Oath. We're gonna bait him over here. And we're gonna kill him. Over here we got the first Chalice. Die. And die. And die. That's all of them. That's the first chasm done. So we're going back to the Shaded Ruins. And it's time for the second chasm. Now in here we got an archer, a tree guy, and that melee guy. So hopefully we can just bait the melee guy. There he is. And down you go. Tree guy is right here. But the archer is the real heavy hitter. It doesn't matter if he can't attack. So here's the second chalice. He somehow survived, okay. Die. And that's the second chasm done. Now we're gonna go back to Drangleic, and here comes the final chasm. So we're gonna cast Oath here, and look who it is. Nope, not gonna happen, buddy. Wow. Really staggering the shit out of these guys. You wish? Die. Over here we have the final chalice. Now we got Dark Souls 1 guy over here. And down he goes. And now it's just this guy left. Okay, survived that. Not another one though. Look who it is up there in the middle. It's Dark Lurker. We're gonna fight him now. But first we're gonna set up Red Tearstone Ring. Let's do it. The thing is, you don't want to buff up before dropping into the arena because your buffs will just get cancelled. So we kind of want to hit him a couple times if he ever stops attacking. Okay, or he does that. Then we can run below him. Sunlight Blade, Bright Bug. And hit him. Look at that. Yes! GG's! The double hit. Fucking beautiful. And we're out of here. Okay, we can go to 56 endurance now. And we're going to the gargoyles. So we're going to go down here and we're going to go up a bit. There's the pursuer. And there he goes again. Now we can use a Pharros Lockstone here. Oh yes, we one-shot these guys. That is actually fantastic. Badonk. And badonk. Now the thing is, we're being invaded and the invader is up this ladder. So we're gonna buff up just in case. Because there's also a bunch of these guys we just killed up there. Well. Alright, open the boss arena, set up Red Tearstone Ring, use an Ember Herb to restore our spells, Oath, Bright Bug, Sunlight Blade, and here come the gargoyles. Oh yes, they have a lot more defense while they're still spawning, so... yeah, this should be easy. Badonk. And badonk. And GG's. Let's go, almost done with the base game bosses. Next up is the Executioner's Chariot. And in this area we're once again gonna yearn and run. One over there, go check it out. And one behind, go check it out. Oh, this guy has the same weapon. But I get the backstab. The one shot! You'll love to see it. And now it's time for the chariot. So we're gonna yearn behind us. And we roll that shit. And we yearn behind us. And we roll that shit. One more yearn behind us. Close the gate. Sunlight Blade. Oh my goodness. And GG's. Perfect, and we're out of here. Let's go do the Aldia triggers real quick. There's the first one, and there's the second one. And now let's go fight Vendrick. Let's set up Red Tearstone Ring. Alright, Oath, Sunlight Blade, Whisper. It's actually very solid damage. We only have 3 of the 5 giant souls. So I didn't expect crazy high damage. Even with this weapon. Maybe we can get another Whisper in at least. But he has such high defenses that it probably doesn't make a big difference for him. And one more should do the trick. No, not quite. Okay. Well, GG's. Just the final bosses and the final DLC left. So we're gonna buy this final Bright Bug here, some more Ember Herb from Carhillion, and we can go to 59 endurance. Alright, and we're going to the final DLC. And here we are. So there's gonna be a lot of yearning in this area. We do not want this area to take hours. Alright, first yearn over here. And one behind. One right here. So this guy doesn't run inside and block us. Another one up there. And another one behind. One over there. One into this corner. Jump through here. Kill the dog. One more behind us. And one more up high. And right behind this guy. We drop down to the next bonfire. Easy. Now one yearn over here. And another yearn up here. One more yearn down there. Yearn against this wall. And one more for you, buddy. Now we can open this door. One more up high. And we made it. Here's the Eye of the Priestess. Now we kind of want to kill Dark Souls 1 guy here. Because I don't think we can yearn him. And guess what's behind this fog wall? It's the next bonfire. Alright, and now we can go fight Ava. So we're going to set up Red Tearstone Ring here. Oath, Bright Bug, Sunlight Blade, and here comes Ava. Whisper. Oh, I think that went straight through. Oofy! Yeah, that's the kind of damage you love to fucking see. Look at that. No, not gonna happen. And GG's. Wow. Man, this run is so fucking fun. It's definitely my favorite run out of the trilogy with the Ultra Greatswords. Not gonna fight Burnt Ivory King yet. This time we're gonna go around the right here, which leads back to this fountain. Just gonna use the same strats as before. Now we're back here where we dropped to the second bonfire. However, this time we're gonna go around the left here. And we gotta light all 4 of these. Over here we have another Flexile Sentry. Come on over, buddy. He's not following me. Okay, that works. Am I gonna have to kill you, buddy? Just let me grab the key. And I'm out. That's all I wanted. Alright, and now we're gonna get 2 more friends to help us fight Burnt Ivory King. Please chill. Go check that one out while I loot this chest. With more bright bucks. Another one. And one more up there. With the garrison ward key we can go in here and unlock this bonfire. Gonna yearn this tower. Check it out, buddy. What is that? Yearn over there. Wall control. Now we can just drop down here. And down here. Very nice. And we unlock the shortcut. Now we're going back down. Alright, and here comes Donna. Bird, stone it. Jesus. She got obliterated. You focus on that, please. And here's the first friend. Let's go. Alright, Yearn up there. This room is disgusting without Yearn. And another one right here for you guys. And one more behind. And here's the second night. Let's go. Now that we got some friends, it's time for Burnt Ivory King. So let's do it. Oath, Brightbug, Sunlight Blade, and in we go. This area looks so sick. But sadly, the fight here is absolute dog water. Okay. Going down fast for a change. You'll love to see it. I'm already going to use an Ember Herb. We kind of want that final guy to stay alive until that final gate is frozen, because we do not want any of them to spawn while we're fighting the boss. My guy is freezing it. Die. Alright, Oath, Brightbug, Sunlight Blade, and here comes Burnt Ivory King. Oh, that is thick damage. Okay, phase transition. Ah! No, no! What? Yes, GG's! Let's fucking go! And now it's time for everyone's favorite area. So we have a cool strat here where we will encounter 0 horses, but it is quite precise. So we gotta focus a bit. The horse should have spawned behind us up there, and it should not be able to see us. So we're gonna wait for the storm to go by, and we continue running. And we wanna wait at the right edge here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we stand right in front of the next trigger. So we're going to wait for another storm because horsies only show up during the storm. And when it's over, we're going to move on. So there are these dark spots on the snow. You can barely see them. We're going to wait here again. And now we're going to run a bit to the left here. And down there you can already see our goal. Going to wait here one final time. And now we can just run straight to the boss. And that's it. Frigid outskirts with no horses. You love to fucking see it. So let's do it. We're just going to cast Oath and we're going in. We want to get him to a certain HP threshold, and then we're gonna Sunlight Blade, and then we're gonna kill him off while Zalin spawns. Should be able to get one more hit in. Alright, perfect. Okay, explosion. Buff up. Now we definitely want Soul Mass, because we can punish that a lot. There we go, Soul Mass. Now let's go! And now we got a 1v1. With the big fucking damage. I think we can totally punish twice here. Oh my goodness. And GG's. Oh my god. Let's go. And we're going to the final bosses. Okay, and here are the final levels. We're gonna go with 6-7 endurance. What are you gonna do about it? And let's do it. I am quite confident fighting these guys, so we are gonna set up Red Tearstone Ring. If anything, we're gonna die to Throne Duo, but even that shouldn't happen. Let's do it. Oath, Right Bug, Sunlight Blade, and in we go. Oh my lord! That was half her health with one hit. Well, that was the only hit I could get in before the buff ran out, lol. Maybe I shouldn't have set up Red Tearstone Ring. This is how you hit someone. Whoa! Okay, now we can finish her off. Die. Please don't. Okay. Let's go, GG's. Amber Herb, Oath, Bright Bug, Sunlight Blade. And we can even get a Whisper off here. Yes, get close. That's what we want. Oh, yes. Boom. And GG's. One final Amber Herb, Oath, Bright Bug, Sunlight Blade, Whisper. Teleport. Okay. Gonna go with one hit. That's enough. Don't want to get burned. Okay, the big orb. Well. That's some big damage. Probably could have gone for another one. Let's go. Okay, the double hit. Single tentacle. You hate to see it. Multi-tentacles, you love to see it. Because that's a GG. Let's go! And that's the game. Dark Souls 2, all bosses plus DLCs. Ultra Greatsword only. What a fucking weapon this is. It absolutely demolished everyone. This might be a hot take, but I think the Ultra Greatswords in Dark Souls 2 are even better than the ones in Dark Souls 1. Absolutely ridiculous damage output here. This run was a ton of fun. I hope you enjoyed the run as much as I did. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.